this is where we have animals from North and South America. And we'll go up the hill here. Now, the little flightless bird that you see over there is the rhea. The rhea is a member of the rat-type family. You will see two more members of that family later, the ostrich and the emu. Now, let me ask a question, just the children on the truck, just the children. What Walt Disney cartoon character is that? I heard of Bambi, yes, you're right. It is Bambi. That actually is Bambi. That's a fallow deer. That was the original pattern for Bambi 40 years ago when that cartoon first came out. Fallow deer is from Europe, but a lot of parts, like ours, are beginning to bring them into the United States. Now, this is the bison. This is a full bison right there. You can tell the bulls because they have the big, large, bushy head on them. The females, the head is long and narrow. And we've got a lot of babies. We have about 17 babies. And here's a bison right in the middle of the road, challenging us, and guess what? He wins. There he is right there. You can see the size of the head on this guy. Now, the bull bison can get up to 6.5 feet tall and weigh well over 2,000 pounds. Now, in the water is the second largest animal in North America. That is the Roosevelt elk. Look at the antlers on the males, folks. Those antlers are still growing. They still have the velvet on the outside, which is the blood supply. So that those antlers are still growing. Be about another month before the velvet peels off. Now, the Roosevelt elk, they're normally found in the Central Plains states. You find them in Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North and South Dakota. There's another one of the bull bison right there. The herd's moving that way, but he could care less. He's staying up there. Now, these are the rhea. As I said, they're a flightless bird. We have a white one over there. I'll talk about that in a minute. The rhea. Ladies, you're going to love this. The female rhea will lay up to 20 eggs and then walk away. The male sits on the nest and incubates the eggs for 40 days, and the male raises the chicks. There we go. Hey guys, when you get to the lions, it's just the opposite. And by the way, there's a male, and there's the nest that he's sitting on. Now, rhea eggs are yellow, ostrich eggs are white, and emu eggs, which you'll see later, are turquoise. All right, we're going to cross into Africa. Now, the first animal that we're going to see up here on your right is going to be an ostrich, a bird, a big bird. Male ostrich have black feathers and white tips like this guy up here. The females are all gray. Now, the male ostrich is the biggest bird in the world. They can get up to 8 feet tall and weigh 300 pounds. Wow. On the hill is a white rhino. They're white rhinos because of the shape of the mouth. It's a wide mouth. In an African dialect, the word wide sounded like white. That's how they got the name white rhinos. These guys, there's actually 5 of them. They are 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. Get a good look at him right there. Now on this side are our African elephants. We have 7 females. 6 of them have been with the park since the park opened in 1974. One of these ladies is over 50 years old. Scratching her chin there. They have tusks. The tusks are made of ivory. They're elongated teeth. The trunk is an amazing thing. It is over 100,000 muscles. They use it to eat, to drink, to throw dirt and hay up on their back to act as sunscreen. Here we are. The trunk is strong enough to pick up a log, delicate enough on the tip to pick up a dime off of the ground. If you have an idea of what a bale of hay looks like, these elephants will eat up to 35 bales of hay a day, drink up to 60 gallons of water per animal per day. Now we have an ostrich nest right over here. We have 5 eggs on it. You can see the ostrich eggs are white. And this is probably the happy couple right here. Now with the ostrich, the male and female will take turns on the nest. That's a female ostrich. That's a male, correct. Now here are the other 3 rhinos. Now look at the horn on these rhinos. The horns are not true horns. They're made of keratin, they're not bone. Keratin is the same material that makes up your hair and your fingernails. If those horns break or fall off, they will grow back as long as the root is intact. Ostrich and one of our elephants. We got grand zebras. Pattern on the hide, folks. It is different with every single animal. It's like a fingerprint. And Joyce, I think I'm looking for the mommy. I can't see the tails. Doesn't look like. No, that one is. Anyway, the hide is a base white color with brown stripes. I know they look black, but they're really a dark brown stripe. And we've got 7 babies. We got a couple up here. And yeah, this is the one right here, Joyce, over here on the right. See the little baby on the ground there, folks? That baby was born 36 hours ago. Where? Where? Right here. Right there. I was looking for the mother with the short tail. All right, now around here. Water buffalo. They are Wanda, the mother, in the water, Princess Leia, the daughter, up here on the land. Now, Asian water buffalo are used in India as beasts of burden. They're also prized for the milk. The milk is very rich and creamy and is used as liquid butter. Now, let's get back to the zebras for a minute. Let me tell you about herd animals. Zebras move in a herd. These babies that were born out here, they have to be able to walk in 10 minutes. They have to be able to run in 15 to 20 minutes. In the wild, that herd is always moving. If the babies can't keep up with the herd, there's a bunch of predators at the back that are always looking to pick up stragglers. So they have to be able to walk in 10 minutes. Now we're going to cross into the wild plains of Africa. This is where we have a lot of hoofstock, antelope, and gazelles. And we have peacocks up here. Antelope in Africa. The male can get up to 6 feet tall and weigh over 1,200 pounds. Right over here. And we have 2 babies, by the way. Male and female both have horns. These are all the females. The male is up in the back, right over there. We have 2 babies. They're right up here on both sides of the road. Now, let me ask you all a question. I got a question. Can peacocks fly?
Yeah.
Well, if they can't, how do they get in the barn doors and on the roof over there? Peacocks can fly. They make their nests in the trees and on our barns. They're not flying far, they're not a long distance flyer, but they do fly. They have short little stubby wings and they do fly. Now, the guy at the animal out here with the white circle on his rear end is the ellipsis water bug. Ellipse means circle. Water bug because they love water. Always find them around lakes and rivers and streams. They're very good swimmers. They'll jump in the water to actually elude a predator. The white animal over there in the sand is the Dama gazelle. The Dama gazelle is the largest and unfortunately the rarest of the gazelle family. The Dama gazelle is only about 300 to 400 of them left in the wild. That's all. But we're doing good here. We had 2 babies last year. We had another baby about 10 days ago. It's inside the barn. The babies are very small and very fragile, and we can't have them out here until they get a little bigger. So it'll probably be the end of August before that baby comes out. And another peacock over there. Now we're going to go up there to see our reticulated giraffes. Now remember I said animals put their head into the truck? That's a good possibility here because our giraffes really like girls with red hair. All right. This one up here is Miata. This is one of the twins. This is Mariah. The other twin, Taka, is right behind her there. Now you have to be careful of Miata because she's chewing a ball of grass. She very often will stick her head into the truck and drop it. Now we have one male here. His name is Conan. That's Conan right there. All the rest of these giraffes are all females. they pretty? And you see the warden has food in the back of the truck because he's going to bring them all up to camp so you can feed them at the camp. That's what he's doing. Now, the reticulated giraffes, the males can get up to 18 feet. Females, about 16 feet tall. Now, let me talk about this animal over here. This is the scimitar horned oryx. By the way, we have one white peacock on this park. There he is, in the door over there. Now, the scimitar horned oryx, they're a special animal. We had 5 babies last year here. We've had 6 so far this year. That animal is totally extinct in the wild. So we're doing our job to help repopulate the endangered species here. Now we're coming up to Camp Aventura. This is where you see the small animals and a lot of the special animals. This is where you can feed the giraffes. We have a giant anteater here. We have some owls. We have a lot of other small animals. A couple of giant tortoises here. We have animal handlers and trainers in the park to be able to show them to you. You can get something to eat here. You can get something to drink. You can ride the zip ride over the park. And you can get your Kodak pictures here. Now, you can spend as much time here as you want. There's no time limit. When you're done, you just go onto the